Hi guys, thanks for clicking play. Welcome to episode 5 of Behind Enemy Lines. Now today we are off to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea in the Premier League. We've got some results to run through after the intro.
And it's Tony Adams put through by Steve Bold. Would you believe it? That sums it all up.
So before we get to Stamford Bridge, we go there via the Amex. And after the disappointment of losing to Everton, we had a disappointing draw with Brighton. As you can see, not many chances. It was not a classic by any stretch of the imagination. Granit Xhaka compounding the day by getting sent off. So yeah, 0-0, not one to remember. We then travelled to the Czech Republic to take on Zilna in the Europa League. A 2-0 win, one for Theo Walcott and one for Granit Xhaka. A comfortable win, not many problems, and we'll see what that does to the Europa League group in a second. We then welcomed Southampton to the Emirates, and it was the Jack Wilshere show. He came on, he scored twice to break the deadlock. It was a very dull game up to that point. Obviously Southampton had been riding high in the table, but came with very little on the day, as the stats will show. But yeah, it was Jack Wilshere who unlocked the door and got us 3 points. And in the final match of today's roundup, we travelled to the Western Homes Community Stadium in Colchester to take on Colchester. 2 goals for Alexis Sanchez and a penalty from Mohamed El Neni that he missed but scored the rebound. I couldn't get Sanchez to take the penalty for love nor money with the new penalty deciding system where you can pick your own penalty taker. It wouldn't let me pick him for some reason. He came on for the injured Scarpa in the first half. Alexis Sanchez wasn't going to play that long, but did. Consolation for Colchester, scored by Curtis Guthrie, and we are safely through to the quarterfinals, and we'll see who we play in a second. So all that means that we are currently second. We were top until Manchester United won the Friday night game, so we are 2 points behind them, but with a game in hand, level on points with today's opponents, Chelsea. Our reward for beating Colchester in the Carabao Cup is a trip to Turf Moor to take on Burnley in the quarter-final. And in the Europa League group, we are now top of the table, Freiburg in second. So we're well on course to qualify with Ziln to play in the next game as part of the double header. But it's Chelsea we concentrate on today at the Bridge. Let's take a look at Chelsea closer. So for those who saw To Dare Is To Do last season on FM18, Tottenham never had the greatest record going to the Bridge. We don't have the best record anyway. 1990 was the last time Tottenham won there. So I'm hoping better for Arsenal. They generally do quite well at the Bridge. Still managed by Antonio Conte. They've dropped down to third in the table after Manchester United's win. Are having a very good season. Obviously Champions League football is back at the Bridge. Brought in some big names over the summer, did Chelsea. None bigger than today's Danger Man. And that Danger Man is Alvaro Morata. Brought him in from Juventus to kind of replace Diego Costa, who has gone to Atletico Madrid, or will eventually go to Atletico Madrid in January. 4 goals in 9 Premier League games. He's a bit like Lacazette. He's kind of hit the ground running, and you can see why. Pace of 17, finishing of 16, first touch of 16. Mental attributes are very good. Physical attributes are great. He is a top striker. He will become a brilliant striker. I'm 100% sure of that. He is going to take some stopping, especially with the likes of Hazard to contend with as well. If we're going to win at the Bridge today, we're going to have to stop those two, most certainly. So the team sheets are in, and Chelsea start with Thibaut Courtois in goal. Cahill, Luis, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Zappa, Costa, Kante, Bakayoko, Eden Hazard, Willian with Morata up front. We start with Ospina in goal. Peter Cech is injured. Bellerin, Mustafi, Chiellini, Kanazalic, Xhaka, Ramsey, Walcott, Ozil, Sanchez and Lacazette up front. So right, the game is afoot. It's normally a massive game between Chelsea and Arsenal. Today is no exception, and it's Arsenal to get us underway. Zappacosta with the throw. Kante picks it up. Tries to take on Ramsey. Gets past him. Zappacosta again. Gets to the bar and knocks it over. And Morata's injured. Hooray! And his game is over. Concussion. Ouch. That's going to hurt. So Pedro comes on for Morata. Walcott. Ball into the box. Rudiger there. Cleared away by Courtois, but only as far as Xhaka. Ozil into Walcott. Into Lacazette, and he's wide. Good chance. Goes begging. Xhaka. Ramsey again. In behind looking for Sanchez, and he's hit the side. Netting is a big chance gone begging. Pedro. Chiellini with the tackle. Comes inside to Xhaka. Ah, no, don't lose it there, Willian. Ospina with the save. Ospina digs him out of the hole. And that is half time. Goalless. Few chances, very few clear-cut chances, more half chances than anything. Morata's injury, probably the biggest talking point of the first half. They listened passionately. Second half on the way. Willian with the ball over Kante, all into the side, netting a big chance for Chelsea there. Looking for Pedro. Finds Willian. Turned behind by Ospina. Looking for Zappacosta. It's a good run. Can he pick anybody out? He can pick out Hazard, saved by Ospina. Substitution time. They get on top a little bit, Chelsea, so let's snuff them out for Jack Wilshere. I want to get Danny Welbeck on as well, but I don't want to take Alexis Sanchez off. Another corner. Wilshere will take it this time. Over it comes. Xhaka! Oh, it's Granit Xhaka! What a hit that is! Goodness gracious me! It's a wonderful goal from Granit Xhaka. Comes to him, bang! Courtois, no chance at all. Arsenal 1 up. We're putting good pressure on him. Good pressure, good pressure, good pressure. Zappacosta into Hazard. Chiellini looking for Danny Welbeck. It's a lovely ball, Danny Welbeck! He did it in the Community Shield. He's doing it at Stamford Bridge. It's a lovely ball through, but it's great pressure to start with. Hazard gives it away. Chiellini says, have that, son. And it's a good finish from Danny Welbeck. Great composure. 2-0 Arsenal. Free kick. Wilshere will take it. Not a lot of time left. There is no time left. That is it. Arsenal have won at Stamford Bridge by 2-0. And that, with us being the early kick-off, sends Arsenal top of the table, a point ahead of Manchester United. Most importantly, 3 points in front of today's opponents, Chelsea. Marvellous. So there you go. Comfortable win over Chelsea. Fantastic result. Given the circumstances, they bossed the game for large parts, but it's the scoreline that counts at the end. Jack Wilshere, super sub, set up Granit Xhaka. Danny Welbeck finished them off. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you would like to do so, click the subscribe button down in the corner. Thank you to all those who have subscribed to the channel recently. It's been great. So thank you very much for that. That was episode 5 of Behind Enemy Lines. What a win. Back to the top of the Premier League table. Can we sustain it? Let's find out as we go on, shall we? I'll see you next time for episode 6. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.